I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt.
My wife left me. But how can I blame her? I introduced her into a better version of myself. For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness. You pushed her away, now you're complaining about her leaving. See, this is the problem. You men take no accountability.
Oh my God, look at this woman behind me. God has blessed me in so many ways. Look at her. The better you love a woman, the more she whispers into the ears of God for you. A man cannot build wealth disrespecting his woman. You want to be wealthy? Love your woman.
She also posted this text message, and I'll go ahead and read it. She says, just FYI, I have to find a way to get my mouth fixed fast. That night you hit me broke off the rest of my tooth.
All right, we here. Let's get to it. I swear. Listen to me very carefully. Only thing that is more despicable than a panderer is an allegedly abusive panderer. Because here we go with this guy right here. And everyone knows this guy. And the bad part about it is, this is how you know men don't like you and you a man. I've not seen one man come to this man's defense yet and say, hey, women make up stories. Hey, this could be a lie. Hey, this could be this. Nothing. Crickets. All you see is the men dogpiling on the story because you're getting all this content he has put out, produced to the world that I'm getting ready to show you.
Woman does not walk away from a place where she feels happy and she's stable on each and every level.
But I have to choose myself and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in a hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here.
What do you mean by that last statement? One of us not to be here.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through.
Stop having sympathy for weak men. Because when you do, you invite the devil into your life. Now this man's competing with you, jealous over you, envious over you, and every time you're about to reach a goal, he sabotages it. When you're at peace, he starts arguments. When you want to take a vacation, he done spent money on something that's fraudulent. Understand who you are and understand your worth. You're no longer crying over a dusty bum. Your home is no longer shelters to homeless men. And I don't care if you're dealing with a man that has money. If he's cheap, he's a dusty bum. So stop having sympathy for these type men. Because when a man loves you, he goes to war with the lowest parts of himself. When he loves you, he goes to war when he sees tears drop from your eyes. A man that can't protect you from himself, his flaws, his shortcomings, can't protect you from anything. So no more having sympathy for weak men, because it invites the devil into your home. Have standards and have boundaries. And if they can't meet them or they cross them, you cut them out your life.
Oh no, it gets worse. You would think that as this man is talking, that he's not going through this alleged situation, that as he is speaking, that everything he says, he would bring to his own relationship, right? But as we can see, when you have this lure of being a panderer, you just can't help yourself. So in return, you are who you always have been, and nothing will ever change. You can fool them, but you can't fool us all. As men, we know these men.
Well, how can a man open his mouth without living the life he's talking about?
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt. I've tried everything. Yada.
It's crazy the fact that he's going to say all this, but still in the end lives nothing by what he says. Especially the fact that allegedly that you'd be one to put your hands on a woman. Now, like I said, outside of the act of self-defense, we should never put our hands on a woman.
And if you were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part's gonna make me cry.
Wait, time out, Yada. What'd you say when a man can't love his woman?
All a woman wants from a man is for a man to be a man. But the quickest way to lose a woman is inconsistency. With her mind, her body, her emotions, you being a provider. She's not expecting you to be perfect, But she's not expecting you to bleed all over from wounds you refuse to heal. So if you want to lose a good woman because of your trauma, you want to lose a good woman because you're inconsistent, you're the fool. Because the same woman that you're willing to let go of is the same woman another man is praying for. And this is something your men have to get up through your minds. She doesn't expect you to be perfect. She doesn't even expect you to be wealthy. She just expects you to be consistent. All praises.
But I try everything, and in my heart, I love you. You will always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in a hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though. That's what I would say.
But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yada. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
And I need you. And I miss you.
Y'all know what time it is. It's that back end commentary. And excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, this won't be just a little bit more lengthier than what you're used to. This is that I'd rather cry in the Rolls Royce than be happy. Oh, no. What is it? Or cry in a Camry or a Honda playing out. Some stupid model that they've said online 1,001 times. Meaning I'd rather be with a rich man than an average or poor man. But once again, every man who understands being a man knows the quickest way to get on a woman's side is to tell her everything that is not true that she wants to hear. It's an ego boost, a self-esteem booster, and in return, it allows you to live in a world of sweet heart delusions. I'm married for love. No. I'm married for money, not for love these days. Because marriage is 100% the business. That's how you know it's bad. Because once again, as a panderer or someone who intentionally lies to women and tricks women out of position and telling these false things that are so unbelievably stupid, and you get them to listen to you, now you've had and you swayed, your female audience. And now we're here. So now men are just looking around like, we told you so. Not that we want anyone ever abused, but to the other women who've listened to this silly, stupid rhetoric, talking about give your wife $1 million, give her all the bank accounts, have no access to her bank account, none of that stuff. All of that stuff. Now we'll see how this plays out. We'll see if she has $1 million in the bank. We'll see whether or not that he was very honest or very disloyal about what he said. Because once again, as she goes through this phase where she's repairing herself, money should never be her issue. Because once again, didn't he say if you had a baby, you got to give her a certain amount of money? You marry a certain amount of money, no access to none of the accounts? Okay. So we'll see improve. We'll see. And we'll see if this is actual factual. But don't worry. The thing about it is, it's more so the women who listen to this madness than anything else. You all helped create this monster. You all liked his comments. You all said, I gotta find a man like this. So ladies, men have said this for quite some time. If a man tells you everything you want to hear, that man is not for you. If you are overweight and you know you should lose some weight and all that man tells you that you're perfect, that man ain't for you. Because once again, he's going to tell you the things you want to hear. If you are financially in ruins and that man tells you to keep spending, because you deserve it, trust me, that man is not for you. He's making you feel good. And that's what this dude essentially did. He made tons of women feel good. And in the whole time, allegedly that is, he's putting hands on his wife. He's giving out all these quotes, saying all these wonderful things you should do for your girl, for your woman, all of this stuff. The whole while, he's allegedly beating his woman. What? Knocking teeth out. What? Black eyes. What? In a house where the kids are. The kids see this. Listen, there's nothing I despise more than an abusive man. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen to me very carefully. We're in this new age. Women fight, women stab, and women kill. So once again, if you are protecting yourself, absolutely, I condone every aspect of hitting a woman in protection of yourself. But if you just got up on a Tuesday and you mad because it's Tuesday and you go slap your girl around, nah, I don't condone that. Not at all. We can really see what pandering can really cost a person. What I mean by a person is the woman and her soul. Well, for this man, evidently, it just made him lots of bed buddies and very popular. Play my music so we can get out of here.
Winter is here. The city's breath is turning.